Through the woods to grandmother's house we go. We all know the nursery rhyme, but one 11-year-old boy in Italy lived it, walking through entire countries to get to his grandma's house. Check it out. Romeo Cox spent his summer walking from Palermo, Sicily to London, England, going through Switzerland and France to get there. He embarked on this journey with his dad because he wanted to see his granny during the pandemic, but that's not the only reason Romeo laced up his sneakers and hit the road. He joins us now from Italy to tell us what inspired this trek. Okay, Romeo, I'm told you started this expedition on June 25th. By that time, travel and lockdown restrictions had been relaxed in Italy. You could have flown to get to your grandmother in London, but you chose to walk. What made you decide to do that?
Well, basically during quarantine, so I hadn't seen my grandmother for a year and a half, and we're very close to each other. She used to read me stories, and I really missed her at that time. So when COVID came, I was really upset. So during this quarantine lockdown, I started planning out in secret this trip, this journey. And at the time, I thought there weren't any planes or cars, or you couldn't use fuel and to travel. You had to be in your home. So I decided to do it walking, something without using petrol to also kind of help the climate. So after the end of quarantine, I asked my parents, and they said no, over 50 times. So it took lots of convincing, and in the end, we had to plan everything out with COVID, be secure, and they managed to say yes.
All right, and I know you raised some money for refugees along the way. Why did you do that, and why is this cause so near and dear to your heart?
Well, when I first came to Palermo, Sicily, I didn't know a word of Italian or anyone. And these migrant boys, these kids from Ghana as well, one special kid, came to me and helped me and talked a bit of English. And he taught me the street of Palermo. He taught me a bit of dialect, because here you have the Sicilian dialect and then just Italian. So when I learned Italian, I made more friends, and they just invited me as if it was my home. So I want to give back by giving them education, because during lockdown I saw many kids didn't get the chance to study online. So with this money we're going to buy some devices to help with online education.
Wow, that is amazing. And the whole journey sounds exhausting. Where did you stay at night when it was time to rest? I hear the Catholic Church opened its doors for you. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so in Italy especially, it was very stressful with the weather and the hotness at night. It was just awful with mosquitoes. But we kept getting invitations from convents, churches, and we were really happy that they invited us. So we kept going there. They accommodated us. They gave us food, water. They let us sleep. And inside it was cold, so that was good. They're really helpful, especially throughout France. Yeah.
That's amazing. Now, how much money have you raised so far for refugees, and how can people watching at home help out?
Yeah, so we checked this morning, and we've raised up to 18,600.
Wow.
So I'm very happy for that target. Thank you, everyone.
That is wonderful. Well, Romeo made it to his destination, in case people are wondering at home, 3 months and nearly 1,700 miles later. Romeo Cox, an 11-year-old fundraiser from Sicily. Thank you for sharing your amazing story with us.
Thank you.
And if you'd like to donate to Romeo's cause, go to justgiving.com/fundraising/Romeo's Big Journey. If you're watching Currents News on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button and then click on the bell to get instant updates about all of our newest content, because we are putting your faith in the news.